My name is Ben Groom. I am a lecturer in economics at the School of Oriental and African Studies in London, and I am a member of the DIIVA project. I'm one of the project partners. What am I hoping to achieve from this project? What do I hope will come out of this project? Well, clearly the issue of adoption of new rice varieties and the impact that it has on farmers in developing countries is an extremely important issue, and that is what the project is focusing on. I hope, together with the project partners, to gain an understanding of the determinants of whether or not people adopt new rice varieties, together with the impact and what determines the impact of the adoption of these new varieties. This, I think, will be very important from the perspective of informing policy, because as we know, the uptake of new varieties has not been as high as anticipated, and productivity levels in Africa, West Africa, are generally lower than elsewhere in the world. So it's very important to find out why these differences exist. From a policy perspective, we hope to inform policy on adoption and to improve the impact of adoption of new varieties. From a personal perspective, of course, I am hoping to learn more about West Africa. I'm a newcomer to West Africa, and also I'm learning day by day something of the techniques of estimating and evaluating the impact of adoption of new varieties from my colleagues at AfricaRice.
One of the things I've discovered in this meeting is that scientists working on different varieties are having almost the same result as we're having in rice. For example, we're finding out that the farmers prefer to get seed from other farmers in rice. Also, we found out that scientists working on other crops like sorghum and millet are finding out have the same result. Also, we also found that names of varieties, names given to a particular varieties in one location may be given another name in another location. That means one variety may have various names, across locations. And I want to say that this is the first time I'm coming to AfricaRice and not talk only about rice. But this time around, we have scientists working on sorghum and millet, which is very, very interesting because we're able to find out some of the issues or impacts or problems that are cutting across the crops.
Je viens ici au Benin dans le cadre du projet DIIVA, un projet d'évaluation d'impact des variétés de sorgho, de mil et de riz. De notre côté, à l'ICRISAT, nous évaluons l'impact du mil, des variétés développées de mil et de sorgho, qui datent des moins des 20 dernières années, développées par l'ICRISAT et ses partenaires NARS au Mali. Donc je suis très à l'aise d'être ici, ça m'a fait plaisir. J'ai eu beaucoup d'échanges avec les partenaires et je crois que c'est un plus pour moi.
Okay. I discovered that coming together of different institutions actually make the works more credible. The resulting statistics that's supposed to be used for planning purposes is more credible and it's more acceptable, and it reduces effort duplication by different agencies, generating data on the same subject matter, and then those data are conflicting because their methodology is not the same. But with the coming together of these different agencies, we're able to have a uniform standard, and then we speak with one voice. The data will come out with one voice.
And we are here for the project called DIIVA, and the purpose of the project is to estimate the impact of the adoption of modern varieties of rice, millet and sorghum. And now I'm responsible for the estimation of the impact of the adoption for rice in Tanzania. And in this workshop, we were closely working together with AfricaRice, IRRI, ICRISAT and other NAS partners. And for this workshop, we are now trying to identify what we have done so far for this project and what we are going to do in the future in 2 years for this project. I'm quite happy to be here with all the partners, and I take it as a good opportunity for IRRI and AfricaRice and ICRISAT to work together.
DIIVA is a diffusion of improved variety in Africa. That's a project funded by the Gate Foundation. Its aim is to get a deeper understanding of the improved varieties, diffusions, and their impact in Africa. It is also updating the work that has been done 10 to 13 years ago by the CGIAR centers in Africa, actually across the world. The work that is done by Evanson from 1998 then to 2003. So we are here today to harmonize methodology and to work out the work plan for the coming years. We are partners in this particular work with the University of London and the International Rice Research Institute, IRRI, and ICRISAT, and also our national partners here present are the NCIR and the National Bureau of Statistics also in Nigeria. Our other NAS partner from Tanzania is not here for this workshop, but they are also involved in this project. I think as the donor which is funding this project has been saying, they anticipate to have very good information and really very useful information in terms of how crop genetic improvement has impacted the life of smallholder Africa in Africa in the past 20 years. And they plan also to use this information in the future to fine-tune the investment in crop genetic improvement, not only across Africa but also around the world. And this is very important for them to know also what capacity is needed to build at the national level for continuing the breeding work, but also to be able to see how to target different ecology and different production system for different variety type to be developed, and also and to know what are the constraints to adoption and what need to be done to increase the impact of agricultural research in general.